morning to one and all. How are you doing? I hope you're good. So you haven't seen me for a couple of days. I had a couple of days off. Right, anyway, I've just drinking my tea. Dan's down there and we got to shoot off in a minute. So I thought, while Dan's down there and I'm having my cup of tea, I thought I'd just quickly switch the camera on and say good morning so far. We're in a bit of a hurry this morning. We've got to get to the garage this morning. So that'll be done. And then I've got our front lights to be doing this morning as well, and that's going to be a job that's going to take quite a few hours today. So I don't know where that leaves me as such. And on my little vlog, you know, usually I have plans for my little vlog, but that's going to take my day up. So but we'll see. I'm not going to give up today. I'm gonna get back on it. So I wasn't very well, so I took a few days out anyway. And it was nice to recuperate for a couple of days, wasn't it? Everyone else sort of, you know, gets the 2 days off at weekends. And I want to say we don't. We choose not to, so it's our own fault. Right, anyway, where did I leave you? I left you with this plaster, didn't I? I was spray painting plaster out there. Rubbish, turned out rubbish. Don't know, you could have kept going and going and going, but actually that took an awful lot of paint. So I've given up on that idea. And so what I did do is just respray paint it again. I think I'm just going to put this in the bin. It's got all crunchy, I want to say. What I did do though is respray painted the little blind here. I did get somebody leave a message last night about a company. I might have taken a screenshot about a company who replaces these for cheap. Now, you might know what you're talking about. I'm not saying you don't, because that's insulting your intelligence. But I can't see how these can be cheap in one way or another. But anyway, let me just show you our oh look, I did spray paint it and it's got an, oh, do you know what? I give up on that. The only thing I do have to do is do another little bit there though. That's going to be fine. I'm giving up on that, and a bit there and a bit there. Yeah, so I'm not insulting nobody's intelligence, don't get me wrong on this, but I can't see how this can be cheap. This comes in on a frame inside the door. Now, you have to take the whole door apart to actually get to the little frame inside. I've already looked at it and everything. I don't know how you can actually make an easy job of this. So even if the blind is cheap, it's still going to be a big job. So even if we bought the blind, for an example, look, I'll show you this. I don't know how, like, because these are, I don't know how, like, you'd have to get the whole panel off this door, if you see what I'm saying. You'd have to come down and get the whole panel off because it's like a framework inside. There's no other way of doing it. I don't know. Unless if you can from this way. I doubt it. So I don't know. I don't know how that would be done. So, and being it's Heimer as well, anything Heimer, it just seems, or anything motorhomery, but especially Heimer, seems to be really expensive. But yeah, if you know, if that's the lady who left me the link, if you know then how, you know, it's not just a matter of buying the blind, if you know then how to actually replace it for cheap, I'd love to actually know, because I think that does need replacing, if I'm totally honest. Yeah, I'd be willing to fork out and give it a go, but I'd need to know exactly how it's done as well. Definitely. I can't pull it all apart and then get myself in a pickle and be like, oh, and then can't even pull it back. So great tip though. So thank you very much. If you know how I can make it an easy job of doing, please let me know. We've literally got 10 minutes. It's one of them mornings this morning. Got up this morning. I was up after Dan. Dan had gotten up really early because he then ended up having, he got an late email last night having to do something really early this morning, which was just thrown on him at the last minute. So he's having to do that. But yeah, we've got 10 minutes. I've still got my supper tea to drink. I've not fully tidied properly at all. It is just what it is now this morning. And then I've just got to quickly go and brush my teeth. So what I might do is go and do that, and I'm going to pick up the camera a bit later on, because as soon as I wanted to get some washing done today and all, I think today's just too busy. I can't see how I can fit that in. So I'll get that out the head, Mazzy. What I'm going to do then is come back from the garage, crack on with the headlights, hopefully get those done. I think they're going to be an amazing result. And yeah, and then see what I'm going to be doing for the day. Now, did I do this polish on my channel the other day? Because when we went out driving in this yesterday, I cannot believe how good this polish has actually, even Dan is really impressed. It doesn't look dried out and haggard anymore. It's like it's been freshened up and got a new lease of life. I did the door panels as well. So that stuff was amazing. Right, yeah, anyway, I've got to drink this tea and go... drink this tea and go brush my teeth. And good morning. So it's actually been a couple of days. It's been a few days, hasn't it? Especially since then I last did speak to you, but it's been a few days since I've last put a video on. Things have just been, so I've just done my eyelashes and they're still a little bit wet and going all squiffy. So things have been a little bit hectic, to say the least. A little bit busy for us both, and I hadn't been well anyway. I might go into that a bit later on. It's irrelevant. It's not a lot. And yeah, it's just been one of those weeks basically. Let me just check my eyelash. I've just stuck that on. I feel like it's falling down into my eyeball. So I'm just having a cup of tea. It's nice and early. What's the time? Oh, 8:30. So we've got some. Basically, it's been a busy week. There's been stuff behind the scenes that we've not been filming. We've been keeping low key, so to say, keeping quiet about. But today, Dan, I think, wants to reveal it all. So it's going to be revealed. So if you haven't seen it, you probably would have seen it already over on the Travel Trolls, because obviously the Travel Trolls video goes up at 5:30 and my video goes on at 7:30. So I said to Dan, okay, well then I will reveal it on my channel as well tonight then. Because there are some of my viewers here that don't watch the Travel Trolls at all and are actually here because of me. And I really appreciate that. Hold on, let me just have a sup. So what's been going on behind the scenes will be revealed in this video. So it won't be long now. We're just getting ready. I'm not going to do much tidying, if I'm totally honest. I've made the bed. It's absolutely raining today. And it's just one of those cozy days. I'm even keeping my pyjamas on and everything today, keeping snugly. I'm going to wear my little poncho thing though, because it is a little bit nippy. So yeah, the big reveal will be today in a little while on this video. And like I said, we're now about to reveal it on our channel as well. So it's a big, big thing. So before you all jump down my necks, oh, you're pregnant, that's why you haven't been well. No, not pregnant at all. So I'll just quickly, briefly say, I'm having a bad flare-up of my ulcerative colitis. That's what's been wrong with me. And anyone that knows ulcerative colitis, I've had it for over 20 years. Anyone that knows, not this flare-up, I've had ulcerative colitis for over 20 years. It's a lifelong condition. You can't get rid of it. It's a bowel disease. And there's no cure for it. And let's just put it this way, I'm not feeling very well at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bedridden at the moment at all, but I'm poorly, I'm weak. You know, it's dictated to what I eat and can't eat and want to eat and what don't want to eat and stuff like that. So, and it's just been horrendous. If I'm totally honest, it's been horrible. So I'm just trying to get through with that. And everything else on top of it as well, I'm just trying to get through the days. So that's that anyway. Anyone that knows the condition, I know there's a few of you with your daughters that have got it as well, you've mentioned before in the past. It's practically the same as Crohn's, similar to Crohn's, I want to say. But yeah, if you don't know what it is, that's fine, don't worry about it, or go and look it up on Google. But it's not very nice. I'm going through all the horrible symptoms at the minute, and yeah, it's just making me feel very cruddy at the minute, very weak. And that's been going on for quite some time. So obviously, you know, it's affecting me in all manners. So anyway, I don't want to be talking about that. That's, you know, that's my personal toilet business life, you know, and it's embarrassing for one. So let's just move on from there. And the next time you see me, I'm going to turn the camera on and do a reveal of the something that we're going to be announcing today. So it's all very, very exciting, which will mean some very exciting vlogs will be coming up, especially on my channel. I feel it will be anyway. But yeah, it's all exciting, so we'll see you very shortly. Right, we're about to go and tell you or show you this big reveal, this big surprise we've been keeping from you. Dan's going to have a little head start on me, aren't you, babe? Not today. It's meant to be a good day. That's all you're getting. I'll see you there. That's my toe you just stood on with your big clumpy shoes. Get out. So yeah, about to go, stuck on the toilet again. So yeah, Dan's well ahead of me now. Something's making a right racket out there. It's quietened now and I don't know what it is. It's a noise that shouldn't be a noise. Right, anyway, let's get down there. It is raining, so this ain't gonna be pleasant. And the big reveal is, half of you will probably know anyway because you would have seen it on the Travel Trolls channel, but if you haven't seen it, the big reveal is we now own a static caravan, a lodge. It's actually a lodge. So very exciting news, isn't it, babe?
Certainly is.
He's brought me, my boyfriend has brought me a lodge.
Fiance.
My fiance, sorry, husband to be. Right, yeah. So
boyfriend.
So we've already done the clips here for the Travel Trolls video, so I'm just going to show you guys around now because some of you don't go over to there. I am so excited. The amount of cleaning and cooking and things I can be doing in here is really exciting. So let me just show you. Right, I'm right in the corner just so I can sort of get a feel, give you a feel of what's going on here. So this is our little, I'm going to keep wanting to call it a static caravan. So this is our home. I'm going to call it a home. So everything's really lovely. This is brand new, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned that. This is a brand new home. Nobody's lived in this before. And this is me and Dan's. So here we go. This is like a pull-out bed, which is exciting, which is massive, actually. It's a big double bed. This fire actually works. It heats up, it lights up, it gives you the imitation of a lovely fire. This coffee table ain't going to be there. That's going to be in Dan's, that other room. This gap, I'm having a washing machine. I'm actually getting a real proper washing machine and a tumble dryer all in one. Now, I'm so excited. I can't express it enough. It's going to pay to do that because obviously it was costing me down there. And don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be keeping my small little tumble dryer because when I'm doing a load, if I'm drying it in there, then it means I can't get another load on. And I'm usually washing all day long, you know, so I can do it like that. So all the appliances and trinkets and stuff in here doesn't belong to us. Trust me, I have overspent, I've overshot, I've been to Next, I've been to everywhere, Amazon. Needed a forklift truck to come and deliver everything that I've ordered. So we got a new fridge, new everything coming, everything. So, and when I get all the, when we actually can get into this, which ain't going to be, unfortunately, maybe for another week or so, even a bit longer. But when we do get in, I'm going to sit down on the floor, unpack everything. So we'll have an unboxing of everything because it all needs unboxing, which I can't do at the minute until we're here. Otherwise, it's just going to end up in a mess, if I'm honest. So that'll be a video of all the unboxing to put things away.
How long are you going to be? Because I'm getting wet through.
Just pop your head, come back in for a few minutes. I'm just showing my lot of quick ganders of it. So we've got our own showers. Yeah, I will hurry this on. I do want to get some small little trinkets like this. You know, I haven't done stuff like that. There's still stuff to buy, believe it or not.
No, there isn't.
There is. if you need a towel. So this room is gorgeous, all dressed lovely. Like I said, I mean, we don't even need 2 rooms anyway, but this is now our bedroom. Look how lovely it is. So we've gone into everything to what we'll be doing, sort of roughly, to each of the rooms on the Travel Trolls video. I'm just more excited about showing you the good news, the big news, and what will be coming up. There's going to be so many lovely, wicked videos coming up. Dan doing all his DIY stuff, and Mazzy doing my girly stuff. All right, you ready to go then?
Certainly are.
Thanks, babe. So there's the big news, the big reveal. Right, we're back now. Anyway, I had to quickly leg it in through the rain. What a nightmare of a day today. A day that I just said to Dan, does that mean we can go back to bed now? Have a cosy day. I've got the heating on. Oh, that was cold coming out of there. Right, oh yeah, I'm just looking to see what's for dinner for Dan. I think I've decided, we both have. He's got 2 Cornish pasties to have, and he likes to have that with vegetable soup, which means, and he had this the other day because the pack comes in as a 4-pack, so it does mean I did get rid of one of his cans of soups out of here. So get rid of that one, another one, and then he's left with, there's just 2 more cans in that I've been trying to get rid of for a year. I think I'm going to have soup tonight because obviously I don't know what to eat at the minute, I'll be totally honest. So I'm gonna, and it feels a lot nicer on my stomach and stuff. So I did have Heinz carrot and coriander last night. That was so nice. So then straight away I think I'm gonna have just Tesco's oxtail today. So I do have some more of them actually though, the coriander ones, and I did buy another one because you get like 3 cans for £4, 3 Heinz cans for £4, I think it was. Anyway, straight away I went on then to Tesco's website on our little account, the shopping basket, and I put the items in to buy a butternut squash, some carrots, and stock and stuff like that to make my own soup now. So that's what I'm going to be doing because I've had soup a couple of days now, quite a few days now. And it's very soothing on the tummy when you're poorly, isn't it? So that's about it for my day. So yeah, the big news reveal, we have our own static caravan. Keep calling it static, it's a lodge. Some people might not like that and they're going to be, it's a lodge. Well, all right, it's a little bit wider than a static caravan. It's still a lodge, but anyway, it's still a static caravan, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, it's a lodge. So our lives are going to be, I want to say totally different, but it's not. It's just going to be a lot more easier, a lot more comfortable. You know, we're going to have a lot more space. There are so many advantages to having this. There's going to be so much space. The bed's going to be a lot more comfortable, I'm guessing. Not that ours isn't, that's not what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with our van at all, so I'm not here to put our van down at all, and our van is not going nowhere. This has been our home for 7.5 years, a little over possibly, and it's our forever home. It's a guaranteed permanent roof over our heads is all I can say. So this ain't going nowhere. But when we do make the move into that, we will be then emptying everything out of it, except for like plates, cutlery, saucepans. It's going to have its own stuff like that, you know, like it's got its own air fryer. That's all going to stay here. There are a few bits I'm going to take out. And then if I want it, I can just bring it when we go on a holiday. All the cupboards in the bedroom is all going to be stripped. So the only things that will be in here will be everyday use the items that will come with the van, so to say. And then if every time we go away, let's say if we know we're going away for a weekend, just bring enough weekend clothes. That's it. If we know we're going for a week, you know, and etc., stuff like the bathroom cabinet and that there's a few bits now then I'll just leave in there, like a spare toothbrush, deodorants and stuff like that. I don't want to be lugging all that from house to house every time we're going on a little trip. But but there certainly will be trips coming up. I mean, we were due to go away, which I'd never mentioned on the travel trials actually. It's just been so much, honestly, it's been so much. So we were due to go away, obviously we've been mentioning it for some time, just for a few nights, you know, for like a weekend away. But at this moment in time we can't sort of go into things and stuff, but we can't at the minute, so we do have to wait for that opportunity to arise. And I did say to Dan, as soon as we can get into that van, the new home, it's going to be go, 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 go. And before you know, I said to Dan, before you know, because it won't be just that van, the lodge we'll be trying to sort out, or be the motorhome we're trying to sort out, the sheds and everything. And I said to Dan, before you know it, it'll be 2 months gone, and we wouldn't have put things down and just taken a weekend out for ourselves. I know that's how it's going to end up. So I will be making sure that even when we get the van, we put things down, take it nice and slowly, take a deep breath, you know, and we'll just go and take a few days out, because we needed a weekend away anyway. We're due one, and it's going to be now overdue, so to say. So yeah, that's all positive. Everything's going swimmingly, and I've got so many nice new stuff and everything. So that's going to be cool. So I do have some sort of, like, I'm going to do an unboxing. I have to unbox it all, obviously, so when we are able to get in there. The first things first though, once that gets into position, and we've both said, because it's been a show home, don't get me wrong, it's brand new and everything, but because it's been a show home, you know, and stuff like that, people in and out of it, I want that place clean top to bottom to my standard, to my liking. I'd just like to go around and wipe some surfaces, mop the floor. Got a mop I've got a mop bucket coming, and a mop, so I've got a real mop coming as well, so that's going to be good. I've got loads of stuff. Yeah, so the whole thing needs cleaning first, and then getting the stuff out of the packages, because that's going to be a job on its own. Now I could start, you might think, well, start that now, but then once it's out of the package, it's, let's just say, like, it's some cups, then it's easier in a box, isn't it, to lug from here to over there. If I've got 4 cups, that's just, everything's are going to get destroyed and broken. Just, it's going to be chaotic. So I have to leave everything the way it is until we get over there. Haven't got everything, if I'm totally honest, but we will be getting stuff, obviously, because, like, towels is for one. Haven't got the towels yet. Did pop to Tesco's, and I don't know what's wrong with our Tesco's at the minute, but it's rubbish. I don't know. Just everything in there is rubbish. So yeah, I wasn't too happy or too impressed with the towels or anything. The bedding was absolutely rubbish. I had to end up getting some cheapy, I want to say, like, bed sheet and pillowcases, because they didn't have a proper brand. Like, well, I say proper brand, but they didn't even have Silent Night. So I don't know what's going on with Arv. I don't know. What I'm thinking is, basically, I think they're maybe getting rid of the home section, or at least like the bedding or something, I don't know, or keeping it to a minimal, because they used to have a lovely array of bedding and that. Another thing what I think they might be doing is getting rid of it for the fact that they don't want it maybe in the stores, because now you can buy it all online, can't you? And they post it to you within, like, it doesn't come with your shopping. When you buy bedding and that with your home delivery and that, it comes via, like, in the post 2 or 3 days later or whatever. So I think they're doing a big change on that. Right, I think at this point anyway, it's been sort of a long morning, really. It's still morning. It's still morning. I still could keep filming, but I think I just want a little bit of a rest and take it a little bit easy today. And we're gonna be, what's gonna be happening this week? Well, then I have no idea. But anyway, so I'm gonna love you at this point and leave you. And I hope you enjoy the good news and are happy for me and Dan, basically. You know, it's been I feel like we both feel like it's been a long time coming, and it's going to be a nice little base. It's not going to change us for who we are. We're still the same people. It's not going to change our total physios. It will improve the physios when we're here, for certain and for sure, rather than just sat on the pitch and we're just in and out of the van and the awning. Now we've got the van, the awning, the pitch, and we've got a beautiful lodge that we're awfully grateful for and appreciative for. Right at this point, anyway, I'm going on now, I'm blabbering on. Right at this point, I've got some editing to do, so I'm going to love you and leave you. See you tomorrow. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.